MLB The Show is your home for postseason baseball. It's Game 5 of the American League Division Series between the Tampa Bay Rays and the Chicago White Sox. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of Baseball on the Show. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Danny, this is still anyone's series here as we get ready for Game 5.
And guys, I'm going to be sorry to see this series come to an end. You've got to love a series that comes down to the final game, and seeing the push and pull struggle between these two teams over the last 4 games has been a lot of fun. We're in for a great one here in Game 5.
The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. Alex Wood has the ball for the 5th game of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a left-hander throws from a unique arm angle. Alex Wood from that low 3/4 delivery. He's really a nightmare of the lefties. The key for Alex Wood throwing strikes with his secondary pitches, if he can do that, he's a guy that can get quite a few swings and misses. I expect him to pitch well in this one.
Now to the plate, here is Randy Arozarena, and we are set for baseball here this evening. First offering underway now on the south side as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And the skies are clear, but that's not helping the temperature much. 45 degrees here at first pitch. The 2-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1.
You know, on a cold night like this, I think you're going to see him continue to elevate pitches and let these guys just fly out to the warning track.
One is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Hey, that two-seam fastball is going to be the be-all, end-all of this game right here. Who's going to execute? Is the pitcher going to be able to keep going to that well, or is the offense going to be able to make an adjustment and hit that ball in the gap?
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Randy Arozarena is retired to kick off the inning. And here now is Wilmer Defoe as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
That's a well-placed fastball right there, just off the outside. If you can get guys to expand the strike zone and go after that pitch, you're going to have a lot of success. No luck that time, though.
Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball 1. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
2-2 pitch is fouled away. Now here's the pitch. Lifted down the line in left. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Skied into straightaway right. Soler on the move. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. So not much happening here in the top half of the first. Now it's the White Sox turn in a scoreless ballgame. Tyler Glasnow gets the call in Game 5 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Man, he pitched really well in his last one without allowing a single run and picking up the victory. Let's see if he can bring that stuff back to the ballpark with him and make it 2 really strong starts.
And now, Tim Anderson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here it comes. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. The 1-0.
That's ball 2.
Now a pitch swung on and missed. It's 2-1.
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there, and I expect him to catch something clean.
The 2-1 home is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Got to pitch to the ballpark's dimensions right here. Love the execution of that pitch down in the zone. Got to keep the ball in the yard.
The 2-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Heading after it is Margot. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. A moment here from the south side to take a look at the Pale Host starting lineup in this one. Hero, what's your take on this lineup as they look to lock up the division series?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you get in a car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get 2 or 3. All the pressure's on the big boy to have to execute, and he usually does. Look for this lineup to try and execute and score, manufacture 1 or 2 runs early in this one.
The 0-1 pitch. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty. Hey, you know what, Dero? This Ed Drummond, he's a good umpire. Fair umpire, good ball and strike umpire. Pretty much straight down the road.
That's all you look for, Dan. Just be consistent. I don't care if you're given 2 to 3 inches off the outside corner, but you can't do it on the inside corner. If you're going to stick to one thing and stay consistent with it, no player will have a gripe with you.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down. And with 2 away, we'll take a look at our playoff bracket. And obviously, after tonight, one of these 2 teams will see their logo move on into that empty spot in the AL Championship Series. Which one will it be? Next up, Chris Taylor. His previous meeting line with Tyler Glasnow. Pretty good success. He's 4 for 5. He also has 1 home run. First pitch on its way.
Ball 1.
Hey, they say solos won't kill us, but I got to believe this guy's looking to do exactly that.
Now the 1-0. Two out, nobody on. Takes a good swing, but this will be a foul ball. One and 2, here it comes.
2 balls.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3 and 2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Now the payoff pitch home. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. 1-2-3 go the White Sox, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring up the catcher, Mike Zunino. Now here's the first offering. A ball and no strikes. Zunino, playing here in his age 31 season, it was selected in the first round during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
2-0 count, and the pitch. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, I don't care that that pitch didn't light up the radar gun. 89 miles an hour executed two-seamer is almost unhittable.
Now the 2-1. And this pitch is hit hard as it'll fall into right field for their first hit of the ball game. That brings up Wander Franco as he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center. Robert comes on now, and he has it 1 down.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Chicago White Sox. And I'm going to focus today on Tim Anderson. And when I say his name, I think quick feet. Not only defensively at the shortstop position, but also putting the defense on their heels. When he gets on base, look for him to take off. And he's got a strong arm as well from shortstop.
Mike Brasso digging in at the plate.
1-0.
As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. Nope. 2-0 now. The 2-0. 3-0 now. Zunino, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. The 3-1 pitch.
Hey! Yeah, full count.
And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
So now here is Manuel Margot looking to put them ahead early with this at-bat. Here's the first pitch as he hits one on a line to left field. And that's in there. Base hit. And they'll quickly get it in here to hold that runner at third base.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
At the plate, number 9. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Certainly a big moment in this game. Bases loaded, tie score. Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. He takes it to the plate. There's one. Nearly a double play. It was closer than I thought it would be, and the inning will continue. So as we look at it again, this turns out to be a bit of a do-it-yourself play as he fields this thing and takes it right on back to the plate for the force out. Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. And a golden opportunity here to give his guys the lead with 3 men aboard. Ready with the 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Here's the 2-1.
34 pitches for him through an inning and 2/3 right now. That's not terrible, but it's a lot higher than he'd like.
No score here as we play inning number 2. High in the air down the right field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. He's set. The payoff pitch. Hit weakly back to the mound. And they get to force it home. Whatever works as the side is retired. Rays leave them loaded. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. The batter will be Luis Robert. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
The center fielder,
From the stretch. Glasnow is a guy that's able to keep the bat off the ball. That's kind of the name of the game for a pitcher, and as a starter, it really helps him work deep into games.
Matty D, one of the toughest parts about scoring runs is bunching 3 or 4 hits together an inning, and that's one of the things this guy does really well. He's tough to hit, and he's really tough to get 3 or 4 hits off of. That's one of the reasons why he's one of the better pitchers.
And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Arozarena arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first down.
Okay, here's how the Rays set up on defense today. And guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
Into the box, Gavin Sheets, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. The 1-0 home. Bottom of the second here with no score. Two and one the count to the White Sox first baseman. Two and two. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Hey, I admit I'm a little biased. There's nothing better than that pop of a glove on a good fastball. Looking forward to hearing a lot more of that pop the rest of this one.
Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
He loses him on ball 4.
Batting good. No left field.
Next batter to the plate, Brian Goodwin. His previous meeting line with Tyler Glasnow. A number of meetings, he's 1 for 7. First pitch on the way, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there. It's strike 1.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. In the dirt here. And that runner will move into scoring position now.
Well, I know what he was thinking there. The pitch before was way out of the zone, and he was hacking. So the pitcher says, hey, if he's going to swing at that, how about this? Solid strategy, except this time it didn't work out, and it's a wild pitch.
Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Again, he sends it out of play. Working for the punch out and the offering. Had him fooled as he swings through the curveball. 2 down.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
At the plate now, Adam Engel, as he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. 2 out here and a runner at second. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0.
No reason to give in to him here with the base open. Putting him on base just gives your defense more ways to help get you out of this.
Up and in. Big danger now. It's 3-0.
He's really going to need to keep the walks down in this start. He's in danger of walking the second guy in 2 innings here.
3-0. Here it is.
Hey guys, that fastball just registered 97 miles an hour. On a night like tonight where it's super cold out, if you don't get to head to that baseball right there and you get jammed, it's almost like getting stung by a pack of wasps.
Payoff pitch. This is in the air to left. Left fielder giving chase. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. So no runs here on no hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd, and we are tied 0-0. Here's Randy Arozarena, 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Here comes the 1-2. is swung on and missed. He got him. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Stepping in now, Wilmer Defoe. As he'll take a look at ball one. 0 for 1, went down looking his first time up. The 1-0 home. Taken, strike one, outside corner. Third inning, no score to this point. A bouncer to the left side. And there are 2 away now.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Nick Castellanos now, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Wood gets the sign. Here he comes 0-1. Got him a swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
I know this guy has a lot of weapons on the mound, but what makes him so successful is that he's aggressive in the zone, getting ahead, forcing action.
And 0-2 misses with a fastball.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but on hit right now, I'm still sitting on that heater.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And it's fouled away.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
And another foul ball. Here he comes again, 1-2. Hit down the third baseline. Moncada gloves it. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. Rays go in order, 1-2-3. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Bottom of the third now, and that'll bring up Jorge Soler to hit next.
The right fielder, Jorge Soler.
And now the first pitch, as he'll take a changeup here for strike one.
When you're hitting at the bottom of the order, you better be keyhole in the middle of the plate. You cannot allow pitches like that to go by.
Changeup gets him out in front for strike two.
Hey, chalk that up to one you get away with. Once, maybe. Changeup, belt high and above, usually does not come back. He uses aggressiveness against them right there.
So he gets him swinging on a pitcher's pitch. Jorge Soler is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Standing in now, Zach Collins, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. And a pitch up and in, keeping him honest, 1-1. One and two to the White Sox catcher. The White Sox are still looking to break into the hit column here. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Well hit to right, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. The pitch. And the This is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time, you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss, and another strikeout.
And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. This is line to left. And he gets there, makes the running play, and that ends the inning. Nothing doing here this half. It's the 5th and final game of the series, moving to the 4th inning now. And we are tied 0-0. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring up the catcher, Mike Zunino.
I know we're not seeing a lot of offense in this one, but there's still some game left. I'm looking to see these guys, both offenses, make some notable adjustments at the dish and try and scratch a few runs across.
As he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
That's inside. 2-0.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
And that's over. 3-1. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your A swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Swing and a miss, and they'll come all the way back from 3-0 to punch him out. 1 away. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Wander Franco flew out last time up. First pitch of the AB on its way. Hit on the ground out to short. Anderson picks it up. And there's out number 2.
Up next for Tampa Bay, the third baseman,
Now to bat, Michael Brasso. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Wood into the windup. Here's the pitch. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1. Missed low and inside with it. 1-1.
Nope.
And a knuckle curve missed that time. 2-1.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you could rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
And he checks his swing. Did he go around? Yes, says the first base umpire. Strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Rounded down the third baseline. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Rays. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Stepping in once again is Yohan Moncada. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch on its way. Grounded softly down the line toward first. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Hey, listen, D-Roll, they're not going to complain at all. A base hit is a base hit, even though that's an infield single. And hopefully, that's a good sign that things are about to turn for them in this one.
Yeah, there hasn't been a fight at the bat rack, per se, Dan, in this one. I don't care what knock. I don't care if it's a swinging bunt or a home run into the streets. This could get the offense going.
Chris Taylor will stand in for the second time as he watches one miss low. It's a ball and no strikes. well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. Moncada aboard here at first with nobody out. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. From the stretch. And he fouls this one off. Fouled away. This is foul right side. Now another 1-2. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Well, this is just one of those grinder at bats right here. He worked the count even to 2-2, and he's made him throw a lot of pitches.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode.
And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but after that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
And now here's the cleanup hitter for the White Sox, Luis Robert. He flew out in his last AB.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
No runs, just one hit, and no errors so far for the White Sox. Fouled off. The 1-1 home. Popped him up. Number 9 has room in foul territory. 1 out.
The first baseman,
Next to dig in, Gavin Sheets worked a walk in his first plate appearance. He's set and the pitch. Right there for strike 1.
With some traffic on the base paths, nice job by the pitcher to execute strike 1.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. This will get foul for strike 2. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
The 2-2 doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2. And he's seen a lot of pitches too.
It's fouled away. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Full count still.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Payoff pitch one more time. Soft liner towards short. And that's through into left, a base hit. The throw home. And not in time as the run scores.
several pitch at bat right there. He threw everything but the pitch and sink, and he was still able to get an RBI base hit.
And Dan, I can't tell you, the longer the ABs go, usually, I'll tell you, you get in that swing mode where if he throws the rosin bag, you're pulling the trigger on it. Wait for him to settle in his zone and not come outside of it and end up getting a knock.
In now, Brian Goodwin. Swung on but fouled off to the left. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's the 0-1 pitch.
With one out and runners on the corners, some managers like to hit and run here. It's a little risky, but it can help you stay out of the double play if it's well executed.
Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
1-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our 2 starters. And whoa, you see the big number, about 99 for a top speed. Not too many guys around the league can match that. Stepping in next, Adam Engel flew out in his only at-bat so far. He's set, here it comes. As he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1.
From an offensive standpoint, this is where you got to push the throttle right here. You've had a couple hits in the inning. You got a 1-0 count leverage. Let's see if he can gap something.
1-0 count, the pitch.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Ready with the 1-1.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
Ball 3.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
The 3-1. Bat explodes as this has popped up. Oh, and he can't come up with it. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. It's a 2-0 ball game. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. In is Jorge Soler as he tries to go out and get the slider, but it's not there. It's strike 1.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
A 1 pitch on its way. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
You know that nasty changeup's lurking right here. If I'm in the batter's box, I have to tell myself to stay back. I have to take pull side out of the equation, or that changeup's going to beat me.
Here it comes on 0-2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Memories being made at the ballpark tonight, as they should be. More on tap from Game 5 after this. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I talked with the Rays manager during the inning break about the club's offensive production to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. No, they have not scored yet, but they have been successful in running up the pitch count, something they feel will eventually pay dividends on the scoreboard as the starter gets tired and they are forced to go to the bullpen. For now, they're sticking to the plan.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. All ready to go in the top of the fifth. And that'll bring up the versatile center fielder, Manuel Margot. First pitch on its way. The 1-0 home. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. And he'll just put it in his pocket. It's an infield single.
Now batting, number 9.
Into the box now, number 9. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. Reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around. Here comes the 0-1.
Oh, that's off.
In there, 1-2 now.
Hey, that's a quality take right there. He knows the pitcher's trying to get him to hit a ground ball and roll two.
Here comes the 1-2. Grounded back up the middle. Taylor has it. The second for one. On to first, and they get them both.
It's hard to do anything with a pitch like that that's below the zone. And if you do anything with it, most of the time, this will be the result. A double play on a good pitch down in the zone.
So here's Kevin Kiermaier. He'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball one. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now. This one's down to third. Mokata has it. Over to first, and that retires the side. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. Home half of the fifth coming up. It's the White Sox 2, the Rays nothing. Set now for the bottom of the fifth, and next to hit is the catcher, Zach Collins. The pitch. Some activity out in the bullpen now as a couple of left-handers begin to stir. Here's the 0-1. High and deep down the left field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball.
Ball one.
Shooting for that low inside corner, but he missed with it. 1-2.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
And the next to bat will be Tim Anderson. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Ready with the 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. And it's 2 balls and a strike for Tim Anderson.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
The 2-1 home.
Inside, ball 1.
Yohan Moncada waits on deck. 1 out, nobody on. And that one yanked just foul. Fastball misses there, ball 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chasing up out of the zone.
And now in the box, Yohan Moncada, a hit and 2 tries for him so far. First offering, pitch out,
1-0.
nothing doing. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
Hey, he's been on point from the start of this game. Just pounding the zone with a high 90s fastball. It almost looks like he's gotten stronger as the game's gone on.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
Aye.
Anderson leads off first with 1 away. Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far.
I think that curveball is a big reason why he's able to turn things around in this start after a rough beginning. It's got some good bite to it. So that tells me he's doing a nice job of snapping it off out front. Really finishing that pitch like you're supposed to.
Into the box, Chris Taylor. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. It was a walk in his last trip. And this one's over for a high strike, 1-1.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter-friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
The 1-1 is in there for the 2nd strike. And here in just the 5th inning, this will be pitch number 100 here.
Boy, pitch count up near 100 right now, D-Row. And this is when you try to get to a good starting pitcher. Right now, looks like he's running on fumes.
Yeah, but we'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. A man left for the White Sox. They're up 2-0. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Randy Arozarena. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. As he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch. It's strike 1. Just off the outside as he can't catch the corner. Line to the right side. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far. So it's a good start to the inning for the Rays as their leadoff hitter is aboard.
Hey, they say in this game you better have a short memory. Well, that's obviously the case with this batter. He came into that 3rd at bat after getting his ticket punched twice and was able to get a single.
At the plate, Wilmer Defoe. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
You thank your lucky stars when you get a chance to hit behind a guy with as much speed as he has on first base. The entire defense is on guard, and you know probably there's a fastball coming.
Throw over to the bag, just keeping him close. Now the 2-0. On the ground is short. This could be 2. There's 1. Out. On to first, the double play.
The batter, number 2, designated hitter,
Nick Castellanos at the plate now. He bounced out last time up. Woods ready. First pitch on the way.
Nope.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the time run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
Down the left field line and deep. And foul. Ground ball sent back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right here, having a huge series. Any big leaguer can have their moment mid-May, but to do it when it gets cold outside means everything.
So here's Mike Zunino, as he can't catch up on a fastball to letters, and it's strike 1. No runs, 5 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. A ball and a strike to Mike Zunino. The 1-1. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight. 1 left for Tampa. They're down 2-0. Ryan Yarbrough enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
number 48, Ryan Yarbrough.
The next batter will be Luis Robert. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. Hit back up the middle. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where he came from.
So now to the plate, Gavin Sheets. Grounder down the line at 3rd. Robert on at 1st, nobody out.
Whoa,
Sets the
that's down.
target low here, and it misses 1-1. Has a look, now the pitch. 1-1 pitch is a sinker taken for a strike, 1-2. Now a throw over to first, and the runner back in standing. A ball and 2 strikes, here it is. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. To second for 1, on to first to complete the double play. So base is empty now after the double play. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Brian Goodwin. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Count 1-0.
2 out, nobody on. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2. So 1-2.
Ball, that's low.
Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Nothing doing here for the White Sox, but they're on top 2-0. Stepping up is Wander Franco. They'll start the 7th in what's been a fast-moving pitcher's duel to date. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Nope, outside.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. Some action now in the White Sox bullpen. They'll stand up a lefty and a right-hander to throw. The 2-0. 3-0 now.
Hey, leading off an inning in this situation, 3 balls that a solo shot's not tying this game up. You have to find a way to get on base any way possible.
There's a changeup taken, but it finds the zone on the inside. The 3-1 pitch. And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
Onto a slim lead, and the last thing you want to do is give up a leadoff walk. Seems like those are the ones that always come back to haunt you, so we'll see if that's the case here.
Next to hit, Michael Brasso. First pitch of the AB on its way. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
Hey, that backdoor breaking ball just missed. He had a chance to run it to 0-2.
Nobody out, runner on first. And it's 1-2.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. Hit on the ground to third. And he goes to a knee to try to knock it down, but it's by him down the line.
Sometimes this game doesn't make sense right there. He's out on his front side, his butt's in the dugout, and he's still able to roll it through for a knock. Pitcher has to be frustrated.
Here comes the White Sox skipper out toward the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So he'll leave with the lead. Can't lose this one, but he is responsible for the two runners out there, so he could get a no decision if they were to come around and score. Michael Kopech comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7.
Number 36, Michael.
And that'll bring up Manuel Margot. And it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, a glance at my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him out yet, so this could be a fun at-bat to watch.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Fastball over the outside, but in there for a strike.
You like the modern style of baseball, here it is. Both starters kept their teams in the game. It's close right now. Now we hand it over to the nasty bullpens. Let's see what matchups are going to take place.
A shot down the first baseline. Working for the punch out and the offering.
1 and 2.
Way outside. 1 and 2. Has a look, now the pitch. This is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away.
Really important time for a strikeout there, guys. Tying run at first, so objective number 1 is straining him on base, and now with 1 out, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that run.
Stepping in now, number 9. Now a swing and a fly ball. Soler on the move. And this will wind up a foul ball. No hits to this point. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. And he fouls this one off. Here comes the 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Oh, and a huge strikeout there as he certainly does his job out of the pen, and we'll see how they go after the next guy here.
That's a big strikeout there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
Now at the plate is Kevin Kiermaier. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring one run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Ball, that's out.
Man, that's a great take right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the outside corner. This guy must have a really good eye. Most guys swing at that pitch.
Trying to hang a zero. Here's the pitch. Good zip on that one as he just throws it by him for strike one.
Okay, if you're in this lineup right here, game on, boys. I know he's got power stuff, but if he's going to come middle of the plate, you better be ready to pull the trigger.
The 1-1 takes a pass and misses. That's strike two.
With runners on base, 2 outs and 2 strikes, this is a big next pitch for both sides.
Here comes the 1-2.
Now 2-2. This is the pitch where you want to attack the zone. If you go 3-2, then you put the runners in motion.
As a look, now the pitch. Fouled away. Franco at second. Brasso at first. 2 out in the inning. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. Rays strand a pair. They're still down. It's 2-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And up next, one of the best defensive center fielders in the league, Adam Engel. First pitch of the AB on its way. No balls and 1 strike. Now here's the pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Defoe retreats to the outfield grass, and he has it for out number 1.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
To the plate now, Jorge Soler. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. A ball and a strike.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Now a little soft liner foul over to the right side, and the count will move to 1-2 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. 2-2 to Jorge Soler. Just hung in there on that one. The 2-2 one more time. Is laid off, and the count runs full. Zach Collins will be next. The 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. He got him. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Into the box now, Zach Collins. He offers at it and sends a bouncer out to short. He's got it, and that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Down in order go the White Sox, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Craig Kimbrell has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 46, Craig Kimbrell.
Ready to begin the 8th, and up next will be Randy Arozarena. First pitch on its way.
He'll swing and lift a ball fouled off to the left and out of play.
Here's the 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Ready with the 1-1. Hit hard to short. A sliding attempt at short, but he can't get a glove on it, and that should be a base hit.
Hey guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. In now, Wilmer Defoe. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Prior to the 0-1, here's a look to first. Throw is up the line as it gets away. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. A runner at first with no outs here. And this one's in the dirt. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. From the belt, the pitch. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
These are the moments that don't always show up on the highlight film right here. Big spot. They have a chance right here. This guy mixes in a knock. They have a chance to get right back in this game. If not, if he grounds into a double play, it's pretty much over.
And, oh, he thought he'd work the walk, but it's a called strike 2 now.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Nobody out, runner on first. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Striding forward now is the DH, Nicholas Castellanos. And he's looking to make something happen here with 2 on and nobody out.
Well, early in the count, expect him to look for a ball to drive. If he gets 2 strikes against him, he'll need to change his plan and focus on moving the runners up. This game is too close to get greedy.
From the stretch.
You got to love guys auto taking you 0-0 if you're on the mound. You could steal that first strike and now you go to work, just picking apart the corners.
Arozarena over at second. Defoe at first with no outs. Count is even 1-1 to Nicholas Castellanos.
Every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
The 1-1. Strike 2 swinging.
He's coming right after him, Matty. 3 fastballs in a row.
This is taken for a ball high and tight. 2-2. First and second here with nobody out. Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. Robert is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first down. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with one away.
Good read there at second base to know he could make it to third on the flyout. Now he's only 90 feet away with one out.
So we've got runners at the corners here, one away, and that'll bring up the catcher, Mike Zunino. First pitch of the AB now.
Nope.
Fastball just misses. That's ball one.
There are a couple of points in every game that could decide winning or losing. This is one of those critical spots. Time to make some great pitches.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. On the run is Goodwin. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And that's going to bring in the run from third, and just like that, it's back to a one-run ball game.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark, does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
He's set, and the pitch. Wander Franco is in with two away as he takes a ball 1-0.
You know, because this is just a one-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
Kimbrel's ready. Here's the 1-0. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. In comes the center fielder, and he's able to get there on the long run, and he covered a lot of ground there as the side is retired. A run, a hit, and a man left. Home half of the eighth, straight ahead. White Sox on top, 2-1. So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Tim Anderson. In his career against this pitcher, he comes in hitting right at a 300 clip. He's taken him deep once. Bouncer up the middle. And that's a base hit, so a chance for some important insurance here to kick off the bottom of the eighth.
Hey guys, there had to be something in the scouting report right there. For him to be on top of that 0-0 changeup the way he was, that was pretty special.
Here's Yoan Moncada, leadoff man on base, and we'll see what they have in mind strategy-wise here. He's set, here it comes. And there he goes towards second. Pitch outside, the throw. And in fact, there will be no throw as he loses the handle there on the transfer. Count even now at 1-1. Good lead off the second there. Now the pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Arozarena has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number one.
Up next is Second base.
Runner at second, one away, and in to hit next it'll be the ever versatile Chris Taylor. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch.
That's a ball.
Tough one to call there, but it's ruled just above the zone. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. drive base hit. Anderson ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. And he's safe at the plate. As they extend the lead a bit, it's now a 3-1 game.
Boy, that's a big RBI right there to give this team a 2-run cushion going into the late innings. And it always makes it easier on the opposing pitcher to know they have a 2-run lead.
Yeah, Leo Mazzoni always used to say, old pitching coach for the Atlanta Braves, solos won't kill us, guys. And he's absolutely right. You give yourself a 2-run lead, a solo homer's not gonna do too much damage.
Luis Robert is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Taylor stands at first with 1 out. And he powers a cut fastball by him that time, and he's in charge now, 0-2.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Count all the way full to the White Sox center fielder.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Runners on first with 1 down. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Gone! So a 2-run shot to left center as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
People always wonder why some players make so much money, and there's your answer. The great ones find a way to rise to the occasion in the postseason, and he did right there.
Matt Wislet answers the call now, looking to get this one onto the 9th inning without any trouble.
Now back, first baseman.
At the plate, Gavin Sheets, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The 1-0 home is looked at for the first strike.
21.
The 1-1 is a fastball that gets by him.
1 ball, 2 strikes, the count.
Hits are even at 7 apiece. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Standing in now, Brian Goodwin, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Off the plate and in, hits a ball and a strike. And action now in the Tampa Bay pen as it looks like a right-hander's begun to get loose. 3 runs already home here. Fouled off.